I mean, at least my time works. Everything is broken, yeah. How's it, guys? Let me just pack some stuff away, yeah. Yeah. I had a run around and I think I'm too old for it now. You wake up with a kink in your neck. You didn't even go to gym or anything. You're just like, oh, my neck is broken. I've woken to snow. What season are you even in, Stay guys? Hello. How are you doing? How was your weekend and half your week that I didn't have electricity for? Hi Freya. How's things? Things are exciting. I opened my OBS and my streamer bot was like, no, I am corrupted. Be strong, young man. And every night you get home and it's a run around. Let me just fix this light. Is that better? Every night you get home and there's a run around of getting everything done before the electricity goes off. Technology protest day. Yeah, but I don't understand. So it's it's pretty easy. You remember how you used to like what's the best way to explain this? Some people in chat might be too young for this. Not that I'm saying you're old, Freya. You remember how you had to like have a virtual disk drive for a game and then you just mount the disk on there? I mean, at least the weather is working, so guys. There's another thing that's not broken. Used to mount it on that drive even though you don't have a physical disk. So then like they came with this thing of if you want this game, download this zip file and then you copy this data folder in here and this folder in here and whatever. So StreamerBot kind of works like that, where you got backups that you can copy into your data folder, and then it goes like an older version of that you had installed previously before you fucked something up. So I did that last time, and like we were fine when we were streaming, but tonight when I opened StreamerBot, it's like, nah, I broke again. And I didn't add new things because remember, I didn't have electricity for the whole week. So I think I had my PC on Monday, but that was for work. And what's today? Wednesday. Monday it was on during the day. Monday night my power was off. Last night we got home and it was the crazy run around of getting all the... Is my stream buffering? Okay, no, it's fine. The crazy run around of like getting all the animals fed, because these cats are like, you know, Oliver Twist, the story of the like the hungry boy or whatever. The cats are worse. These cats are like what do you call them, starved children from mid Africa. If you walk in here barefoot, we will eat your toes. They shout like they didn't have food for a week when you walk in here in the evening. So that has to be done first, pretty much. And then it's cooking, and then preparing the, because you can't relax, right? You have to cook, and then you have to make sure that you have the lunch for tomorrow cooked as well, and worry about the next day's dinner because you're not gonna have electricity then either. Fortunately, we do, so like we cook in advance, kind of thing. But yeah, that's how my week was going. I was everybody's weekend. I don't even know like what they switched off the power they switched the power like no load shedding Sunday, and then all of a sudden, oh, load shedding worse than last week. Let me see here what's happening the weekend, because at some point I'm putting it off, but I don't want to be where one of my friends is totally zed. His OBS is broken, so I don't want to leave it to the point where, you know, whatever is happening in StreamerBot sends something to OBS and then OBS goes 404 and Control Alt Delete. I'm out. But it's actually interesting for people in chat who do stream. I'll show you now how we. Let me just see what's happening. Friday we're off until 8:30. What about the Friday? Will we make a Friday night stream maybe? Because I won't work Friday night because my power goes off at 6, so I won't work. Then yeah, usually on Friday they say what's the plan for the weekend. I can't even remember my weekend. Feels so long ago. This weekend party stations on Saturday. Is it birthday? Because I know it's not Christmas. Even though all the shopping mall wants you to think it's Christmas, it's not Christmas. I know they have everything packed out. I know there's a whole aisle full of differently sized Christmas trees. What is happening? Okay, so my Stream Deck doesn't work either. We'll have to do this manually because everything works through StreamerBot. So StreamerBot is fucked. Cassie's a lost man. Okay. So he's using this. Now, if ever you get to the point that you want to stream, right? And you don't have OBS or your OBS is crashing and you refuse to use slobs for various reasons. I've seen Zay do this. It's doable. Like, it's not gonna look like, okay, you can put time into it and you know, like make it fancy because you can move your camera and that type of stuff. But this thing actually works. It gets the job done, you know? Like back when I was still like on Ryzen 3 and we couldn't have all the effects and the nice things, but I streamed, right? That's the thing. There's people that have a console and stream straight from console. If you want to make it happen, you'll make it happen, right? So this Twitch Studio, I actually want to download it as a backup. Like, touch wood, that shit doesn't go that bad, but you know, just in case. So if you don't know, like, this is the thing, Twitch Studio. Now you know. I'm gonna press Stream Deck this whole night and fuck all will happen. Wednesday for a bride to be. Is it you? No, you're married. I have to come up with a plan to be intoxicated before I turn up. Oh, you don't even want to know. I turned up to so like in my defense, people were having a week. I'm not gonna call names or whatever, or say what like friend or whatever. Why do I have dandruff on my shirt? Oh no, it's sand. So people had a few years back. They had the story start with my defense. You know how it goes. I have to defend myself. This camera is weird. Did it get knocked or something? It should be... Fuck, I'm not gonna touch anything now. Too scared stuff breaks. I'm not in the mood to fix. So they had a wedding in December, right? Now December is the hottest fucking month in the world here. It's when everybody goes to the beach every day. So we decided to make a holiday out of it, right? Now, at the time, my girlfriend was what do you call the person that helps to carry the dress and the flowers and don't stand on your sleigh and your makeup is smudging? What do you... Maid of honor. Yeah, okay. So my girlfriend was one of those, right? So she was away. Then the mistake that they made was they left me and my brother alone for longer than 4 seconds. No. So my brother and I we all decided to make a holiday, like a vacation out of it. So we were living at the resort, like a December holiday resort at the time. My brother was living there. I was staying in the hotel. So I went out to visit my brother. And then we started like having a few beers on the beach, you know, and went swimming and whatever. But now, like, your mom is not your mommy is not there to tell you, hey, wear your sunscreen, or don't drink so much, or don't swim and drink at the same time, you know. And it's not a desolated place, but it's not like, you know, a prime holiday location where the beach is full or whatever. There were maybe like 10 other people on that whole beach. So we just did our own thing. We're not bothering anybody. Nobody's bothering us. So we spent the day at the beach while all the girls were getting their makeup done and whatever. We weren't best men for obvious reasons, which you will hear soon. No, we just weren't that close to the groom. Anyway. So we having beers and ciders the whole day. No shots or hard liquor or anything. But now, at the time when we got to the wedding venue, so first it's the church ceremony or whatever, and then after you go to the venue to eat, drink, and dance, you know. By the time we got to the venue, it was what we call in Afrikaans lekker warm. It means nice and hot around, you know. When you're hot around your, what is a kiver in English? Gills, hot around the gills. So, yo, these songs are short. Do you like the music? Must I change it? Just tell me if the songs are shit. If you can even hear it, it might as well be broken. So now you know we say collar. Oh no, gills is here. When you get drunk, you start feeling the heat here. Then you know, okay, no, we're getting there now. We're partying. So now you know, I don't know for whatever reason. These people take the whole day to put on makeup and a dress and a tie and whatever. Now between the church and the eating, dancing, drinking party, that's when they want to take photos. But like, the place where the wedding was is a fucking windy place, so never ever will you get a perfect photo. It's one of the windiest places in South Africa. So, you know, like, compensate for it. Shoot some action photos. Shoot like you can stand like this, but it looks like you're running because the wind is like coming this way. You know, be inventive. No, they want perfect photos. Fuck. So we were stuck at the venue. And they didn't want to open the venue without the bride and the groom there. And we were getting thirsty at that point in time. So we went back to my brother's car and continued on the six packs. And then one of the best men came there. He wasn't the best man. He wasn't even a good man. He was just an asshole. He's like, you guys can't drink here. So I'm like, what? This is a party. You can drink here. Don't let me tell you. I know I'm 10 years older than you with more experience, but this is what we do here. No, you can't take your own alcohol in here. It's like, I can't even go in. They don't want to unlock the fucking venue because the bride and the groom is here. I'm now drinking on the lawn. Yeah, but you're drinking in public. So who are you? South African Police Service. Come arrest me then. I don't give a shit. Because, you know, like I say, we are hot now. Now we are never wrong. And my brother, so I don't know how tall I am. Like 1.8 maybe. 8 something. 8.1. Is it 8.1, 8.7? I can't fucking remember. I think I'm 1.87 or 1.89 or something. Right? So my brother is a full head. Taller than me. And about 4 rib cages wider. He likes steak more than me, but also like the fatty chops. So he's like, I think you must go inside. But the door is still locked and he's chasing this guy. I think you must go inside. The next thing, my phone rings. Here's my girlfriend in tears from the photo shoot. You're not even there yet for 5 minutes. You're already causing the world of shit for me. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, listen, these people must just leave me alone. They don't want to open up here. So, long story short, you know what happened? They had a bar, like a bar inside where the dance, whatever was going on. And you had to pay for your alcohol. Me and my brother were the only people who bought alcohol from that barman who supported him. The rest were all there under the table with the fucking half jack and the 1 liter Coke. Like, hey, I can't afford this booze, blah, blah, blah. We drank with that barman until like 3 a.m. They sent us home. Like, no, go, please. this place must still be clean before tomorrow when the people come to play golf or whatever. So, you know, I was drunk before a party once. Well, not drunk, like mellow, I think. And then people wanted to throw us out and, cause shit. That guy, that best man or good man or shit man that wanted to chase us out there anyway, he's not even in the family anymore. He was just told, like, go because you are useless. They probably saw, like, if you can't deal with those two, you're gonna achieve fuck all in this family. You must just carry on. Don't pass go. Don't collect 200 rand. This is your initiation. Like, if you wanna come into this family, you need to know where David het die wortel begrawe. Know the English expression. You need to know your roots. So then I wanted to tell you something else now about, like, oh, so I'm the second in my whole family. We're the second oldest. I'm the second oldest cousin, and my brother is the third oldest cousin of all the cousins. So when it was December holiday and I was still in the Navy, and my brother was working at the other petrol garage, he was a manager. We used to go out because my brother used to just get a car from the garage and go, like, okay, we're gonna go out tonight. Not like driving drunk and whatever. Just take all the cousins out, have a few beers, and come back in. You must know when your family call their children outside on the porch and close their sliding door and have this conversation. Let's say me and my brother is standing there. If your family is having this conversation, you standing there, then you know you are the bad influence. People are now being actively warned against whatever you did. And we never did anything. We didn't roll cars or wreck cars or, cause fights. Never got even arrested or anything like that. But, like, we were just, like, having a fun time. No, that sounds like a good time. Takes a long time to get ready. My friend's wedding. My Twitch photo. Oh, your Twitch profile picture. I spent the day whilst getting photos done, drinking vodka and having shots, and could barely walk by the time we got to the dance part. Yeah, but I had to keep touching up your makeup because the more you drink, the more red you go. And then they're like, yo, your saturation, you're a bit oversaturated. We need to down the saturation here. And then, like, 2 vodkas later, your saturation is like a tomato again. Like, no. We need to down the saturation here. Color correction. Bad influence. I'm not a bad influence. I'm just like, we just knew how to have a good time. We never. So the thing is, like, and this is a thing that I saw when I, like, came off drinking age and stuff. For some weird reason, there's always one person in a party who's trying to make you drunk for no reason. Like, it's not like he's got a vendetta against you. He just thinks it's cool to, like, pour you brandies like this much brandy and then ice and then, like, a dash of Coke. Now, do you think I'm an idiot? Do you not think I've been drinking this for years and years and years, and now you're trying to, like, fuck the drink up? I was never that person, neither my brother. We, like, pour proper drinks, whatever. Some other cousin was like that. He's always trying to get you drunk. But he forgot, like, my liver is like a stone. The alcohol just goes over it like a river, it's okay. I'll catch up tomorrow. I was on the road, having the makeup artist lady telling me to stay still and stop drinking while she fixed my face. Yeah, she was trying to do the saturation correction, Like, oh. This one is red a bit yet, and it was not the sun. Like, we were red from the sun that wedding, yeah. I wonder. You can see when someone's drunk, right? Even on a photo, you can see this person is sloshed. you'll just see like everything is shiny that shouldn't be shiny. And everything is red that should not be red. Let me see if I can show you. Maybe I have a photo of this wedding. That's not too, you know. I think that photo I'm red, eyes shut, and having a drink in my mouth. Yeah, but sometimes when your eyes are shut, it's just because you're laughing loudly, like ha ha ha, you're having a good time. It's not to say, you know, that that you're drunk. Pace, how's it going? How's your week going so far? We're just talking drunk stories. When I was being a hassle at the wedding that wasn't even mine. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. More busy. I was trying to be more busy and then they moved my electric off. It was a hard time. Busy is good. Busy keeps me out of trouble most of the time. Except when I'm invited to weddings that I didn't want to attend. Then it might become a problem. Is it work? Is it end of year work stuff? Or what's keeping you busy? Guys, I'm just trying to... Can I fix this? How do you crop in this? Never mind, I'll just scratch it out like a beast. Okay, never mind. I can hear the music now. Oh, you couldn't hear it previously. Was it broken? Why is this pen... Okay. Give me... I'm just trying to manipulate this photo so that I don't show other people's faces on the internet that I'm not supposed to be showing, maybe. Okay. Now I can show you. Nah. Oh, look, we pressed the fucking stream deck button again. Okay, here you go. Do I look like sloshed here? My face isn't even... That's the sun. My girlfriend doesn't really look like this. I just scratched out the face in case she doesn't want to be on the internet. I was still fine. My eyes wasn't doing... You know when your eyes start focusing like everything is out of focus. I wasn't even that drunk. But no. Throw them out. Take them home. Never let them out again. You know? People. I want to see why my stream deck isn't working. You don't look that drunk. Oh, so I do look a level of drunk. I'm not even like gonna comment on that. But thanks. Now you're saying I'm drunk every December year when I look like that on stream because it's hot and the fucking sun. Only 3 out of 10. Yeah, 3 out of 10 is nothing. I've been to work. 5 out of 10. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Hi, Chloe. How are you? So you were having a lekker time there on Instagram the weekend. Was that the weekend that was just past? There was a swimming pool. And I was jealous. Because yeah, when I'm hot, my girlfriend says, okay, you can cool off, but we didn't have a swimming pool. So she makes me wash the car. And then she just hoses me off afterwards. Not just come here with hosing you off. Just like wash the car first, then I'll hose you off afterwards. I don't understand why this thing isn't connecting. So yeah, guys, I wasn't like that drunk. I wasn't even doing this. What do you call it? Crab walk or anything. Took a long weekend, went away with family and then came home with COVID. Yeah. Hey, it's Fokol, it's festive. I don't know what to say to that. So up to now, I haven't had COVID. I know people are jealous in chat now, but like, you know, I take a lot of antibiotics, things that kill germs. So my girlfriend is a germaphobe. Anything that comes home from the shop gets wiped with Dettol first. Then when you you push the trolley there in the shop, you come out of the shop, the hand sanitizer come here out of the handbag. This was pre-COVID even, guys. I'm protected. And then just in case something makes it in my system, I try to have at least half a bottle of brandy a week just to, like, it must go. Kill, kill them with alcohol. I think alcohol is like surgical or something. Okay, I need to find out why this thing isn't connecting. What? Why is it not doing fuck all? Wow, intense. I have an intense life, Chloe. That's it. You weren't here, like, there was a plant in the corner here, can you remember? That plant died, not because I didn't give it water, because it couldn't keep up with my intense lifestyle. And that's just on Mondays when I work from home. Is this your first time uh for COVID, Chloe? If I can ask, if you don't want to tell me, it's fine. You don't have to tell us anything. You can just say. Go follow me on Instagram. Get jealous of my pool photos. Fuck you for not having a swimming pool. Yep, first time. Is it? But it, isn't I'm not speaking from experience here. It's not how can I say, as bad as it was when you got it, like the first initial whatever. Stay guys, is it your did you have it? I'm gonna ask everybody now. This is what I find interesting. I used to be gas medic, but they took away my license. The fuck gaan nie aan. Why is this thing not working? Yep, I had it. Was it like how long? How long did it take to go from I feel like this to okay, I can go to work? Because I feel like it's faster now. People are doing it in like 4 or 5 days or something. In the beginning, it was like 2 weeks or something. Okay. Start die donderse ding hierso. The worst for me is the headaches. I feel like I have a hangover, like permanently. Is it always like I have a headache? Or is it coming and going? Yes, I fix it somewhere like that. Still talking cock here and like fix the shit. Yeah, Muram, yeah, perfect. Thanks, guys. Thanks for helping me fix things. I have the immune system of a 7-year-old. I thought it was a migraine, then felt worse, like body aches and things. So 3 days felt like that. Yeah, Chloe, we were talking earlier, like, I'm so old now. We've come to the conclusion that my bed is too comfortable. Sometimes people complain, like, yo, this bed is giving me a backache. Or the bed is like looking like a canoe now. Yes, guys, my bed is too comfortable. So for a very long time in my life, I slept uncomfortably. So firstly, when you join the Navy and you go on basic training and whatever, they give you that metal cot with 2 inches of spawns. And then when maybe I can find you this thing on the internet, just so you know. The headache comes and goes. Fever comes and goes. The coughing is the only thing that's consistent. Do you get, can you take Prospan, or did you go, like, obviously went to the doctor. I'm not even going to ask. Who's at the borstdruppels? Who was that? Nadia. Who was with the borstdruppels? People are like, yeah, borstdruppels. Don't borstdruppels, guys. Don't play. Just prospan. Hi, Andy. How are you doing? So here's the thing. Like, this is what I'm saying. I've got mage, yeah. We just use prospan. Prospan works for any cough. Wet cough, dry cough, whatever cough. Good, just had food. What did you have for dinner? Ting, ting, ting. It is 35 minutes of stream. We started to talk about food. So they gave you this bed with a 2-inch piece of sponge and this grid. So in the morning, I looked like I slept on a braai grid. But my neck was fine. No problems. Then you go to the ship. Now the ship does this, right? The ship does this. But now on the ship, this is... Oh, fuck me. Now I'm buying beds for Black Friday. Tsak. On the ship, you have bunks like this, right? Noodles with curry flavor. I like curry. So on the ship, bunk looks like this, but it's closer together. Like where I worked on the submarine, so it's about this space. If I lie on my side like this, like a sardine, this shoulder can touch the bed above me. It's not for the what you call the claustrophobic, you know. So what you need to do, because secondly, the second thing is submarine doesn't have a keel, so it doesn't slide through water. It's like when you see the top of the wine bottle, the cork. If you throw that in the water, it's like that. Just does whatever. So then when you sleep, you have to do this with your legs. You have to like put one leg like this and then the other leg on top of it. Right? So now your knees are like wedging you, so you can't roll out of bed. And that's how I slept for 12 years at sea. No, not at one time. Now I've got a king size bed. Thought the bed was hammocks. What do you think? I worked on a pirate ship? No. There's no hammocks. There was hammocks on the old boat, but it wasn't like a hammock. It was just a bed that was, like, they called it a hammock, but it's too tight to swing or anything, because you can't have swinging things on the bed. Currently about 4 degrees and snow. It's fresh. It's cold, that's what it is. So now I have a king size bed. Now I can do whatever. And the problem is, for some reason, I end up on my stomach with doing this with my head. And then the next morning I wake up and my neck feel like I was in a rugby accident and afterwards got whiplash on a motorcycle. So I'm not having a great time. Because last night I woke up at 2 a.m. and from this sleeping early because of load shedding, because the fuck else are you gonna do? So went to sleep early. Woke up at 2 a.m. Went to lie on the couch and read. Now this couch, you tell the chiropractor you slept on this couch, you will get a fine for domestic abuse. Why are you abusing yourself with this couch? It's uncomfortable. It's got like 4 pillows that's the most worn through things, and like little, what do you call them? Scatter pillows. They scatter your hair all over the place. And I slept there and I woke up without a neck pain. So I think I'm too comfortable now. I must sleep uncomfortably to feel better the next day. I was on the couch for 5 days. Then came right pretty quick. I hope you feel better soon, Chloe. I don't get sick a lot, but when I get sick, it's like fucking like the world comes to an end for me. More for my girlfriend. Like, you're like a child when you are sick. And don't come here with man flu. I can't even remember when last I had flu. I've worked in my shop now 6 years. I've never taken time off for flu. The only time I've taken off was one like I think 1 or 2 days maybe, when your stomach is so fucked up you can't like be more than 5 meters away from a toilet. But now I'm oversharing. It's like food poisoning, whatever. 6 years. That's the only time I had off. Never, oh, I'm sick, boss. If I call my boss and tell him I have flu, he's like, man the fuck up. Drink some vitamins. You'll feel better soon. Did you drink enough water? And my boss is like the dentist. You know, you go to the dentist, your teeth are fucked up. He's like, do you floss? The answer is always no. Like when people ask you, do you hydrate? The answer is always no. My boss will just ask, did you drink enough water? No. Then it's your problem. Come to work. But when I do get sick, I get like the worst fever ever. That's why so most of you that's been here for a while know about my dental surgery trauma and all of that stuff. My teeth are messed up because of antibiotics. Because when I grew up in the small town, that's the only thing. If the doctor can't fix you the first time, the second time your mom takes you back, it's like, no, give this child antibiotics. Can't lose my name here for being the town tour doctor. And if in doubt, give antibiotics. That's why antibiotics makes your bones brittle. My teeth are falling apart here. Please send new. But even when I was small, I got, what do they call it? Fever fits. Like shaking. And then hallucinations. This is before they even gave me like medicine. Just the heat. My brain was starting to evaporate or something. It's like, give this child a dream. Then I see weird stuff. Tell my grandma, because my mom was working. My grandma take care of me. Tell my grandma this philosophy. Then she goes and tells that person. Then that person is like, yeah, he's right. I haven't even been to this person's house. I'm like 4 years old. So now I get hallucinations. My girlfriend, no. We must call the doctor now immediately. He must come for house call. Andy, didn't you have snow as well? Where did I see it? Twitter, Discord, Instagram. Nobody can keep up anymore. Now there's Hive and fucking Mastodon and African Elephant and I don't know what the hell else. How must I keep up with all this social media? It's too much already. I think I must just switch off my Instagram. Because time and time again I go on Instagram and a new person shit is hacked. Then I'm scared. We had snow on Monday. Is it cold? Do you like the cold or the heat better? Glorious. Yeah. Oh, do you also get fever or like deathly sick, Andy? Is that what you're saying? Me too. And you have your own food because your husband can't cook? Whoa. We need to discuss this. I don't wanna ask the hard questions, but why? Your husband can't cook. Just send him here for a week. Gus will teach him the ways of the braai. I rarely get sick, but when I get sick, I get really sick. Yeah, me too. He can cook steak. Yeah, see, he can cook. Why you come? He can't cook. He can cook. He can cook steak. I got that reference. Do you know what other reference we must make? Yeah, I think we must make this a thing. There's so many people that's copying other people's stuff, right? So yeah, I must come with like this shorts that I'm wearing now and sit like this. And then we do something like this. Tonight on Uncle Gus, we will talk about steak. First, we will discuss how Gordon Ramsay made this steak. Fooey. But I must find another. Did you ever watch that guy? What's his name? Uncle Roger. And he watch all the people make fried rice and tell them why it's wrong. I must do that, but with steak. But not like copy Uncle Roger. Get my own thing, you know? Like, not Uncle Roger, Uncle Gus. Cousin Gus. I'm your cousin. I'm your cousin in the bribe business. And then I can't say fuyo or yeah. I must say Afrikaans saying, like, or South African saying, you know? Like, I need to get going. Enjoy the night, everyone. Catch us next time. Okay, stay, guys. Good luck at work. I hope it's not too bad, too rough. You could definitely be my cousin. You look shady enough. We can, like, if you say that like that, Andy, we can come there. We can run the Denmark mob. It's like there's a contractor came in from South Africa. Have you seen like no jokes, right? In the old movies, the like American movies, the bad guy, he was always like someone from mostly Russia, right? Because of the like the war and whatever at that point, and like Russia's got hidden weapons and whatever. Now check how many movies they say they got a contractor in from South Africa because you must know shit is coming. This man is coming here. First thing that goes is the electrical grid. Grr. Everybody will have you will have candles now. Good luck. And then we start operating. Think about like there's a lot of series and movies that I watch now where they're like, yeah, they hired this, assassin or some fucking weirdo from South Africa to take care of it. Yeah, then you must know. The first thing, we clap your electricity, dead, klaar, murtu. You can't fight crime in the dark. Who are you, Batman? These idiots believe everything. They trust everyone. But so that's the thing that my friend told me. My friend went to Germany, right? A few years back. And he said, so like, okay, this is now unheard of if Chloe is still here. They go to a place like Ritanga Junction. No, not a closed playground. This is the best example that I can think of. What do you call it? It's not a play park. It's like a place with rides. Like what do you call it? This thing, man. What is this place? Theme park? Okay, yeah, theme park. A carnival, theme park. So they go here, right? This man has Sony A6000 or whatever, expensive camera, you buy the camera, you're like, why is it not working? No, because the lens costs more than the camera, you know? They leave it there on the ground to go on the ride. They come back, the camera is still there. I was like, what is this witchcraft? This is not real. Yeah, you can't leave if you go in a restaurant, you can't leave your coffee on the table and go to the toilet quickly for 2 seconds and come back. Your milk will be out of your coffee. Here it's the same. So people are not entrepreneurs there. They don't they don't believe in the open market. There's no free market. It's just like no, but seriously, I never heard of that. Like, okay, but I don't say I went to the worst place in the world. I went to some scaly places in the world. Someone found my husband's wallet and they found the number to return it personally. Yeah, that'll happen. But only if your wallet isn't the brand name. Like if you don't have a Nike or Adidas or Billabong wallet, they will return it. They will have, like, the money and everything will be gone. But they'll return your wallet. Just to come give you a smack. Like, hey, don't buy such shit quality. Get better taste. Be fashion. Hi, Noom. How are you doing? Does this shit work? Yes. Everything is kind of a little bit broken here, but we're dealing with it. How was your weekend and your week so far? Sorry. So I can't get this. You can see like my camera is sitting at a weird angle. I can't get this green screen to work like the light setup isn't perfect. The way that I put the lights now, it lights the green screen, but then I look like Darth Vader. just end up being, hey Gus, ooh, big word. How do you, oh no, it's Urban Dictionary. What does somber mean? Glad load shedding eased up. It didn't ease up. I didn't check so the schedule is like, it when you glance at it, it's like, so this whole week you'll be off 8 p.m. And then Monday I lose my plug for everything. It's like, look at this. Every day at the shop I'm off like for the first 2 hours that I'm open. Then get home, rush, can't stream because 8 o'clock until 11:30 it's off. Okay, so the thing is, I'm complaining, right? The level where we are at now, my brother's power is off twice a day. Is it twice? Yeah, twice a day. For like 4 hours each, I think. That's ridiculous. I'm moaning about 2.5 hours. Okay, I moaned for 2.5 hours when it's off, don't get me wrong. But 4 hours and then on for like 4 hours and then off for 4 hours, I won't be able to deal with that shit. I will lose it. Yeah, you and me, Mafia, okay? We must get a name. Like the Andy Massive. Andy and Gus Massive. Something like that, you know? Nom, nom, nom. What's it? Thanks for the meet someone in chat. Oh, look, we are just beta testing here. Another thing that works. You close streamer bot. Tasty. Something has gone horribly wrong. Go ask help on streamer bot Discord. What have I broken? Yeah, that's ass. Yeah. So what's even worse for them is the way they're in a really small town, right? There's no backup power for anything. If the electricity goes off, they lose water to the house because that pump is fed from the same grid as the town. There's no backup. Yeah, we still have a backup. You'll not have electricity, but you'll have water. Except tonight, when someone decided to drive a stop sign so hard out of the ground that it took some water pipes with it. I got home. I said, yes, I have electricity. Oh, no, I don't have water because someone fucked up a stop sign. It's like, you know, when the giant comes there by Jack and the Beanstalk and he grabs the tree and he just starts pulling. And the next thing it's like, here comes the tree, here comes the root, oh, here comes China. It's like, how do you even, I don't know. There was just water everywhere. I was like, yes, if it's not one problem, it's the next. But yeah, it's on now. I took a shower before I came here. I must look presentable. Sometimes I even wear a tie. Just don't get to see that often. Now we know that Gus won't take a shower. No, the water is fine. Look, I have water. It's okay. So for them, when they switch off the power in that small towns, they don't have water either because there's no pump to put pressure on the water. So my brother had to... There was nothing in the glass. Yeah, I finished it now. Do you want me to install a tap here to prove to us that you have water? Okay, here's a tap. Open tap, water. Yeah, it's like Africa is bad, guys. I have to walk down to the river now to get another 5 liters of water. No, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. So, and for every sub, a bit of water will come out. Where must all this water go? I was just complaining I don't have a swimming pool. Am I now becoming a bathtub streamer, or what do they call them? I can't have a hot tub streamer. Africa is too warm now. I must be a swimming pool streamer. I must get one of those blue, you know those blue things that they have for the kids. Just splash pool. I must get a splash pool. I mean, this chair was making noise and stuff. It's time for something different. Try the green screen. It doesn't work. It's time to become a porta pool streamer. A new meta on Twitch. It'll be the first one. Kiddie pool stream. Yeah. Perfect. Sunglasses too. Like proper Mafia. I have some Mafia sunglasses here somewhere. I might, if I want the green screen to work and I have to push the lights to the front, then that's the only way, right? Where are they? So I mean, I can show you. Let me just plug this in. Don't look at my crack. I mean, I plug this lights in, and they somehow put South Africa to a new load shedding stage. They are pretty bright. So this is how it's gonna go from this, like this from now on. Perfect. Like I can read chat more or less, and uh, can't see fuck all else. Maybe my green screen can work. Let's see. Does it work? Perfect. I see no problem here. Let's just get like a background here. Give me a moment. I'm gonna have to put up the lights on my keyboard because I can't see what I'm typing. We are making things happen here now. You don't even know what's going on yet. Just a moment. I can't see half the time what I'm doing. Here you go. Okay. There. Just me and my bras hanging out here. This is like perfect. This is the gas massive. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know like the gang names. Let me find a what was a and he's like perfect. Oh wait, here we go. Even better. Why must you save it in that format? I just want a normal like just give me a moment. I have to work hard now for this. Like, why is memeing is so hard these days, you know? Save. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Change this one. Perfect. Yeah, yeah. We use this one. It even like fits the color of the wall. What do you guys think? Are we in? Are we in for the fuck, these lights are bright, man. My eyes. Gonna have archives tomorrow. I like the other one better. Did it look more gangster? Yeah, you see what happens when I switch off the lights. It's not great. Anyway, we'll fix it maybe. I like the other one better. You see, I don't wanna put myself on the game. I want to put interesting thing there. Like I'm in a gang now. Mama come get me. What is that so Andy, you like open world games, right? Have you ever played like the more like fuck, the first one that comes to mind now is Grand Theft Auto and that stuff. Or is that not your style? I know you like hitting things with a sword. Trust me. I've seen you do it multiple times very successfully. You don't like that type of... I played it online. Grand Theft Auto. So anyway, so on PlayStation 2, I think, they made this thing that it looked like a lot like Grand Theft Auto, but it was called Scarface. And it was like 90% based on the movie. I don't know if you've seen the movie. It's pretty good. With Tony trying to take over the drug cartel of Miami. No? Like, no, you haven't played it, or no, you haven't seen the movie? You must watch this. You must watch this movie. It's pretty cool. This one. There's some like quotes you'll see in other places that's from this movie. Who's this guy? Al Pacino, so Al Pacino, whatever. Yeah, no. What do you mean? Yeah, no. It's a good movie. Anyway, so they made a game about, like, I was looking for that name of that movie now so I can put Tony here. But I forgot Tony. But you, like, it's good. Trust me. You know, it's kind of like, remember when we watched Alien in your Discord? You have to understand, it's an old movie. It's an 80s movie. It's kind of like, you know, you're gonna see a few things that look, oh, this is whatever. It's like an old movie. It's not gonna be scariest part, guy kicking a bucket. Yeah, but you see, like, those, that was the real jump scare. Because now, if you watch a movie now, right? First, they start this build up. Like, there's somewhere, there's a, I don't know, someone playing violin behind the curtain. And then, like, they'll increase this pace, like, and yeah, sure, that was, who was that guy that wrote Bates Motel? Hitchcock. That was a Hitchcock thing. But in the like the older movies, some of them, the jump scare was a jump scare, right? Like, the wind slams a door in your house. You are way scarier, way more scared than, oh, I'm listening to violin on Spotify, whatever, you know? These added effects take away some of that, like, that real, holy shit, need to go change my pants in the movie theater. Nowadays, it's all, I'm not complaining, it's all special effects. Oh shit, I watched a bad movie last night. Like, I don't even know. I understand that it was supposed to be like a, what do you call it? A spoof or something. But it was just like, ugh, why? Maybe there's a part of the culture that I don't get. Maybe. Maybe I'm just old. So, watch this movie. And it's amazing. This guy is playing, Harry Potter is playing Al Yankovic. But this movie, it's not just confusing, it's just stupid as well for me. I wonder how much it... Al Yankovic. Let's see. Movie rating. I thought that guy had class. 7.1 out of 10. Guys, clearly I'm fucking missing something completely. I have no class or taste. Especially because I had a crush on him. Yo, Andy. Like, I'm not judging your crushes, but there's a lot of muscular men that eat steak at least 2 to 3 times a day and have hair on their chest from drinking brandy neat that you can have a crush on. Other than... Thank you for the follow, Pace Motorsport. Oh, it's Pace's Twitch channel. What was I gonna say now? Gosh, you already have a girlfriend. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So now, like, here's the thing. Are you saying... What? I don't know how many people are here. You... Okay, I must choose my words carefully now because of this cancel culture and nonsense and whatever, people getting offended. You can have a crush on someone regardless of their and your relationship status, according to me. According to me, a crush is just like, whoa, that person, whoa, does things to me. But it's not like, oh, let me go get a divorce immediately and come high or high water, stalk, chase, and annoy this person. It's not like that. You said crush, so I was going by that word. Then I have a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend, but I was just saying I know a lot of guys that eat steak and drink brand. Like I didn't say, I know, I can see by the width of his shoulders that he doesn't. Look, there was not enough protein in the diet, yeah. Or maybe bad, maybe the genes are just not there. But yeah, this movie was shit. I didn't understand it. He only has man hair chest. What do you mean? Like this is glued on, I think. Or I'm jealous. Which I won't mind because I prefer zero hair. I don't know. Like, get some hairy people, right? It's like, have you seen like the back hair is the worst. When you can't see when the mock up, where does the haircut end and where does the back start? I've seen some guys like that. I'm so glad. Like, I have thick hair, but I probably never will go bald. I don't think so. Neither of my grandfathers was even like having a bald spot or whatever. Gray, yeah, sure. But like, I have hair, yeah, but not on fucking my back or some. Have you seen some people have that hair that like it's sneaking up on the eyes, like the hairline starts here or something. Like, I just have it in the right place, I think. Must do manscaping or something, man. Like, wax your backs. It's summer. You want to go to the beach. You wanted someone to reach for you like, oh, there's my towel. Oh, no, it's Uncle Gregory's back. They don't have big brain. No, I won't say that. It's just like the hairline starts at a different place. Big forehead, big brain. Okay, I'll sit closer to the camera then so people can think I'm smart. Here you go. Like, is that better? Do you think I'm smarter now? So,
what I'm saying is, yeah, see, even better. Like, let me set up here. Yeah, now. There's a 19, you see, this is a full HD 1920 fathead. 1920 HD. If I turn it this way, it's even better. Perfect. You see, there's not a
gray hair inside. Holy shit, what have I done? You can be glad it worked because like my streamer bot was saying fuck you again this evening when I started my stream. It was like, nah fam, you're good. You're good. I'm good up to. Guys, let me fetch some water. Are we back now? Perfect. So, so what we must also think of is like, what the fuck Wednesday? What what happened this week? Was there important news all around the world that we need to know of? I don't. It wasn't this week, but like the so it's now like the ass end of the joke already. But I didn't stream when this was happening, or in between. 6 days ago, so I think this probably happened on a Thursday or Friday after I streamed. So this lady, she's an actress from South Africa, and I don't want a free BBC account, but thanks. She said like on a podcast or something like Afrikaans is a dying language and there's only 44 people that speaks it and whatever. Then people just like went fucking crazy on Twitter. People were like, they were making these polls like, if you can speak Afrikaans, please comment here. And then obviously there's more than 44 people. And like a lot of South Africa was upset with her. So that happened. Then everybody knows about the whole Twitter thing. Who's got like, what is this new thing? Like, what people switching to Hive social. Yeah, okay. So I can't use this because it's only on a phone. My phone is for calls, not for like standing around in my hand with. People are moving here. Then when you go into this thing about 2 students. Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna like give all my data to 2 students and then, an app that doesn't have 2FA, doesn't have 2-factor authentication. I had my Instagram hacked with that shit on. So then I was like, okay, no, Gus is out. Besides, do you know this guy who's in charge of Twitter? Look, let me show you something. Where did Elon Musk grow up? Look, listen properly. Born and raised in South Africa. This man has seen the shit end of the world. He won't just let shit stuff die. Look here. Like sometimes we switch off the electricity. It's okay. Whatever. It comes back on, right? You always recover. You always bounce back. 2018, Baloney tried to kill us. Baloney, whatever you call it. You know? Then we had this whole, like when I was working overseas, 2013, 14, you had to go, if you came from Africa, you had to go to a special line for passport control. And then like they scan you for Ebola. Like, hey, this is a dangerous place. So don't lose hope in this guy. Like, he's just, he knows what he's doing. He's seen some rough shit. It has some shady terms of service and stuff. I didn't even read that far. I read that Hive can add music for your profile. What do you mean, like Spotify's suggest? What do you call that Spotify thing? Is it suggested list? Like if you like enough songs on Spotify, it starts bringing out these things every day. It's a phase, guys. It's just like remember when TikTok came out and they tried to make what is that thing? Hover. And then Hover is like, I don't know much about the app, but it looked like it was trying to be TikTok for streamers. But you have to think about something, right? If you're a streamer and other streamer watch all your stuff on Hover, then Hover becomes a place that's just for streamers. Then who's gonna watch who when who is streaming? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know what is it called? Not the minority mindset. There's some abundance. What's the opposite of abundance? Abundance opposite. This is like a real psychological, what is it? Psychological scarcity. So there's something called scarcity mindset, right? So you'll see, for example, now I can only like talk about this Twitch stuff. So scarcity mindset is a person that never raids because he's scared that he's gonna lose viewers, he or she, because the viewers will like the person that they're raiding more. They don't think there's enough viewers, for everybody. But there's a shit ton. Like, I can show you. Right? So right now there's 106,800 channels and 3,100,000 something people that's watching. Right? Okay. Scarcity mindset. Yeah, scarcity mindset is a thing. So it's I read about it the other day. So there's an abundance mindset, right? Abundance mindset is kind of like you like to move away from Twitch now. To, let's say, like for my business, for example, yes, there are a lot of game stores in like Cape Town and South Africa, but there's also a lot of customers. Now, if you have an abundance mindset, you kind of look at, yeah, there's competition, but that competition isn't enough so that if I do a proper job, that I won't get sales, for example. Scarcity mindset is kind of like, I'm not going to bother because there's already too much and I won't have a chance in life. I know it sounds a bit like being positive and being negative, and yes, it is. So what I'm saying is, like, on Harvard, it's not like I had a scarcity mindset, but because they had it's such a specific thing, right? It was like only Twitch streamers on there. There was almost never a person that you saw like, okay, I'm a YouTuber or, a TikTok influencer or whatever. You saw a lot of Twitch streamers on there and that was it. So then in that case, it's kind of to me like, they only have this little thing. And who's going to watch you if everybody's watching someone else or streaming themselves? Isn't the objective of, like, for me, if you stream on Twitch to meet, like, it's cool when someone comes like, oh, I watched your YouTube video, or I saw this Instagram photo, but like, that's cool. Meeting people on Twitch is cool, but you see, when they come from outside, it feels more like, fuck, my work is paying off. I should have listened to Devin Nash from the beginning and Harris Heller and just posted everywhere, but no, I was being an idiot and just streaming and just streaming and just streaming. I feel it's sad when someone has 1K viewer and they don't raid. So, okay, Andy, so that's different. Like, they don't even think about it anymore. They just like, well, I'm tired, I'm gonna go sleep now. Because they haven't been at, like, when you, I fucking hate this word, small streamer. When, when you're not a partner streamer with high view counts, you think about like, when I was trying to get affiliate and getting 3 average viewers was such the worst shit time of my life, they long past that point. And remember, a lot of them came from elsewhere. There's a lot of people that start on Twitch and like get partner or get 1,000 or whatever viewers very soon because they are known from somewhere else. You can go now, the guy from Linkin Park, Mike Shinoda, he streams on Twitch. Did you know this? Did you think anybody ever like listened to Linkin Park on fucking Spotify and went, I wonder if this guy Twitch streams? This, I can guarantee you, this guy doesn't, like, he never posted, okay, like, this is a shit thing to say, I don't know. He didn't get there because he posted a lot of YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Twitter. He got there because he was already, like not halfway there, but there. What? No. Yeah, yes. I'm telling you. Streams art. A lot of like he does a lot of art on his streams. Did you not know this? It's not like he sits there and plays music or whatever. I've never been in a stream where he does. But you see, like, partner 268k followers, it's the same guy. Like, okay, let me just mute this because you're not supposed to show other people's content on your stream. But I'm sure. See? That's him. But so you get what I'm saying? Like, he was gonna get there. Not with YouTube and. Like, do you think he posted 300 photos on Instagram? And, I hope someone finds me on Twitch. No, he was already there. So the bigger picture is there's a lot of people that came to Twitch but was already big. It's not like it's different when you're trying to grow a channel or whatever. But you can watch Harris Aller and Devin Nash. They know more than me about these things. You said something about bands. Yeah, there's a lot of like guys from metal bands. So I think I don't know how many people here were here, but like there's this I'm gonna fuck this part up. Let's see if I can find her. She's not on now. So okay, so this is a less known person or band. But like this she was in a band called Survival Guides Music. And then, started on Twitch. But then there's other people that are just awesome. How do you spell ukulelems? I think. Ukulelems. They will come up on your suggested. So this is like a retired couple. They used to be actors in, I'm not gonna lie, somewhere in Asia. And now they play the ukulele and like make jokes and whatever. But you see, so some people there's a culture behind it. And what I'm saying is there's a lot of people that are big and didn't like think about, well, fuck, that poor affiliate guy that's sitting on 2.8 average viewers for 6 months now. How does a 0.8 of a person even look like? It's not in their mind. So it's not, you can't get, I won't say angry or upset, but, it's just not there. The same way where like, for me, like I won't say if I'm bored. Sometimes I want to play games, sometimes I don't want to play games. I like shooting the shit and talking nonsense and messing with StreamerBot. For other people, when they start streaming, they already know. Okay, today I'm playing this game and I'm playing it for so many hours and it's just a different mindset. There's nothing wrong with either way. It's just 1,000 viewers is like 3 viewers. Well, I'm not gonna raid if I'm on 1 viewer or whatever. They just don't even think about it. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It is a bit upsetting, but I mean, it's not. What's the best? It doesn't affect me, right? So I don't spend a lot of energy thinking about it. It's like when I had 3 viewers, I would raid. Yeah, I always raid, and then like it's just like it's become ingrained, but for them it's not ingrained. It's not like, you know. The thing is also, yeah, I've read this on Twitter last week. There's people that, let's say you have 2 or 3 viewers and you rate someone that has a lot of viewers, like way more than you. Then they think you're just doing it to what do they call it? What is the Urban Dictionary? Cloud chasing. You know? They don't trust you. So then people are like, well, fuck. I'm not gonna rate because I'm just gonna be seen as this person looking for attention or whatever. There's different reasons. When I started streaming, there's a few people that started, and I think I'm the only one that still streams. And there was a lot of this like negativity kind of you know, these hot tub streamers are stealing our views, and you know, this girl has breasts, so she's stealing views and whatever. And then I'm like, okay, but the person, the person who watches this stream, right? This is like, I'm now like putting a personality on you, and sorry, but the person who likes watching this stream is not the same person that likes to watch 8 hours of someone getting a lot of wins in whatever competitive game, right? It's a different type of person. That person, there are a lot of people that want to watch someone play competitive game for hours for whatever reason. You know, maybe they want to catch tips and get better or whatever. That's fine. That person isn't stealing my views, because his viewers are not interested in what I do here. And the same way, like, I'm not stealing his views because most of you are not gonna watch someone play competitive game for 8 hours. Maybe some days, but not like every day. This is why I don't rate streamers with a lot of viewers. Last one I did barely recognized me. I got so angry and sad. There's one I watched that has found thousands and he appreciates everyone. So yeah, so that's 2 things. Here's, I'm not saying it like, okay, so you brought this up, Andy. So I'm going to say this. I've realized this. If you rate someone or follow someone or sub to someone or whatever, forget about it. Not forget about them, but like, you know, they're not gonna, they don't owe you anything, not even a shout out. Shout outs are nice things, but if you go to big streamers, they don't even have shout outs. They have fucking default little zombie man from Streamlabs that runs there for a sub, you know, and that's fine because they don't need the fancy shit like I do. I need the fancy shit to keep you here, to go like, will his OBS break, or will interesting thing happen tonight? It's different mindset, different people. You can't steal viewers. If you do shit content, people don't want to see your content. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I had the mafia here. Must I now fucking bring them back? Like, come. Tell me, tell me more. Not you, Gus. I like you. I like you too. I'm kidding. But you get what I'm saying. It's but that's we're circling now, but I'm circling back to Auburn. Even though like I don't have a scarcity mindset, but I feel like that was where it was headed. Just a bunch of streamers trying to be a little bit more entertaining or a little bit better than the next one. And if you the hard thing is, right, if you do, so if let's say you stream a game, right, sometimes there's a funny fail or something, you can put that clip, thousands of people will laugh. But if I do this, you know what's happening. But nobody on TikTok understands what the fuck is going on now. you know? It's harder to translate your content to different things. Like if you, let's say you draw or you like taking photos, you put that on Instagram or whatever, right? And people like your photos and they're like, yo, you can really draw well, or you know a lot about light and exposure and whatever else, you know? And that's fine, but you have to go in the right place. If you just put a slideshow of all the good photos you took on YouTube, fuck, people won't gonna watch that. There's no context. But when people see a game, they know, oh, this person is playing Skyrim. You know, this horse, this horse, this horse of Andy can run up a 89-degree hill, but not 90. And the next moment, that horse goes diving, teeth first, into a orc house, and all kinds of violence ensues because now mommy orc is angry because she was cooking porridge for the children, and here's Andy's horse lying on the breakfast table. You know, people understand that, they can immediately identify. But when it's just like this guy sitting here, you know, they have no fucking clue what's going on. A broken sleep, how's it going? How was your week so far? My horse can even fight and walk horizontally through mountains. That horse is a mountain goat. I restarted Skyrim a while back. It's free on some PlayStation Plus thing. And I forgot how addictive it is just to do nothing in that game. I did the mission. Okay, this is obviously not spoilers for you, Andy. You're long past this point. Horse X goat Andy's horse. Yeah, it's like a mountain goat with long legs. I did the missions up to where you learn the first shout. And then it's just running around like, oh look, here's a cave. I wonder what's inside. 3 trolls angry because I'm trying to steal their fucking goat tail or whatever they're cooking. Goof, 1 shot. Okay, dead. Let's go again. Good, thanks. Managed to catch your stream. Last week I fell asleep. I'm sorry, shit is boring here, man. People fall asleep here all the time. I'm glad I got to sleep. I got to stream. This is like the only, not the first time this week. I thought our electricity will be off every night at 8 p.m. but not Wednesday apparently. Tomorrow it's the same again. So you see, then what is the other game? They're bringing all these old games is free on PlayStation Plus now. And yeah, like I've said this before, hindsight is 2020. I should have gotten an Xbox because their pass has more value for me in what you pay. But then the other night I started playing, Grand Theft Auto Vice City again. It's trying to run a drug empire there. I wonder if they have Wipeout Fusion on there. You know what game I'm thinking? I can't remember Wipeout. You'll have to refresh my memory. But there was one game on PlayStation that I loved, and it was Burnout. The one where you must race, but you must fuck up your car in the worst way possible by doing the biggest, most spectacular crash. I miss that. Old racing game. Burnout was fun. Do you remember like trying to flip your car and then there's this commentator in the background that's just like, you know, making shitty comments about your driving or your skills. Yeah. Here you go. Not Burnout Paradise. Burnout, there was Burnout 1, 2, and 3, I think. Are you talking about this thing, no? So if you have PlayStation Plus, it's included. Where's my zoom? It's included on PlayStation Plus. Not Burnout Paradise. There's one before it. Wasn't it just Burnout 2? There's a VR demo as well. Yeah, looks like it. I've never played this. Let's search for Burnout. Okay, but this is South African store. I don't know how much better or worse it is. Okay, like it's not free. Let's see. Never played this. I remember this cover. Whatever this was, I had this PlayStation 2 still. But there seem to be a lot that I don't know of. But I can remember this cover. I had this one, A Broken Sleep. I don't know which one you're talking about. Do you like racing games, Andy, or is it not really your vibe? Yeah, that one. I remember, like, that was on PlayStation 2 still. Who's getting the new Need for Speed? So much money, where is it even? Is it Payback? No, it's not Payback. Not really my thing. You get the... So with racing games also, let me tell you this. I don't know if Pace is here. Pace will... I don't know. Pace will judge me for this. I like games like Need for Speed and Burnout and that type of thing. The racing game that I fucking hate with a passion is like Gran Turismo. And that stuff that you must go get this license so you can unlock this car. No, I have money. I buy license. I buy car. No problem here. Go. Unless it's that one with the characters going against each other, the pink ones. What, like Crash Team Racing or Mario Racing? Which one are you talking about? I suppose Warframe is a racing game. Yeah, your frames are too high. It's too fast movement for my eyes. So this... Is it... Do I have load shedding? Tried Wreckfest. Yeah, now it's tomorrow morning at 4 o'clock. Have you tried Wreckfest? Wreckfest was free at some point on... let me just double check if my power's going out. Okay, now we are safe. Power is off tomorrow morning at 4. I tried a bit of Wreckfest, but you know, sometimes I try a game and then it's like this game feels like this other one that I played, and now I'm disappointed that it's not the same thing. So Wreckfest to me felt like Carmageddon, and then I was like, okay, but it's not Carmageddon. So now I'm like, nah, I don't want to play it. So I like I play Need for Speed. Look, don't get me wrong, I won't stream racing games. Because, was that the zombie one? Carmageddon. No, Carmageddon was, old game. We still played it on the PC. Let me see if I can see okay, the quality is... Carmageddon was the one with the... Was it zombies? It has the stuff on, like, the fucked up grill on the car. Run over zombies, yeah. Sounds right. And then you're riding in the town. So I thought, like, it's gonna be like that. And then all it is, it's like glorified bumper cars. I'm like, no, fuck. This is not for me. That red guy on the cover. Let me see. This one. PlayStation 1 still. Sure, look how old this cars. I never played Contra on PlayStation. I played it on the old one with a tape. But yeah, I won't stream racing games because like I won't say guilty. I feel shit when I ignore chat for like, 30 seconds. And I can't drive here and fucking read here chat. You know? I think I've gotten too used to I must interact with chat like this. Otherwise, I'm a shithead. It's just like my thing. So when I play games, I'm shit because I'm looking at chat. And that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. But I will never be able to play racing games. Contra. I'm happy you guys know them. I feel younger now. Yeah. You know? We're not old. Just like well developed. What was it? What was that game with like Super Mario, but the guy running on the island? Did you play that one? Then I know you're an OG type guy, whatever, 64. Like nice port wine. Perfect. What is it? What? And then he got a skateboard, and he was throwing stuff. What was that game called? For some reason, we called that little guy Tiki. I don't know if his name was Tiki, but he was Tiki. We played that game fucked up when I was growing up. That and Circus Charlie. I don't know, everybody plays like Super Mario at some point, Alex Kidd. No, I don't think it was Alex Kidd. Alex Kidd. No, this looks too modern. No. Let's see. 90, not 90%. More than 50% of the time, someone will ask me a question, right? And I won't know the answer. And I'll just do this. Game with boy on island. And then he gets a skateboard. Now, people ask you this question and you will never think about Googling it. But Google is so smart. This thing will immediately show you. Adventure Island. The game was called Adventure Island. It was this one.
Hey everybody, the Bung is back.
Have you played this game?
Island
It was the best. It was the
And that
biggest
went up
challenge
with
and the best. Don't know it. Man, you're old. Yeah, I'm antique. Yes, I remember. Next time you want to ask a question, right? I'm telling you, next time you want to ask a question and you're scared it's a stupid question, just Google it, like straight up. Google it. Like you would ask someone. The results are amazing. People don't think of this. I've played games similar, but not that one. Do you know Paperboy? Yeah, man, that's what I do. People don't think of that. You're right, Andy. People go like, I wonder who I can ask about this thing. You Google it like straight up, like the whole thought. Sometimes you even get a YouTube video explaining your mind to you. Who knows Paperboy, the game? Because it used keywords. I don't know how this machine works, but it's a miracle. You must understand, I didn't get exposed to computers until a very late age in my life 2 years ago. Now it's like magic. Everything is magic. Was that Sega? No. I don't know where they originated, right? All of this, everything like this. Okay, never mind.
everybody.
We're apparently going back in time now again. TV, games. That like this is where the black market Japanese whatever started. I know everybody always goes Nintendo and Sega and whatever. I played all of these games on something that looked like this. It wasn't this one, but everything came on a tape like this, and it had controllers like this. What is this machine called? Because this is the only one that you could buy at any furniture store for like $20, and like you got tapes that had thousands of games on them. What is the official name of this thing? Because this is the thing that I had. I know people go like, oh, Game Boy and Sega and whatever. Look, there's certain things that was never optimized. Like you couldn't play Earthworm Jim on this thing. It wouldn't work. The bitrate was the graphics was too high. You needed the RTX 1, GTX 1 graphics card chip something. I don't know. Some games just didn't work. Like my friend had another thing, and like if we wanted to play, what's that little blue hedgehog, Sonic? If you wanted to play Sonic or Earthworm Jim that had the faster frame rate, you had to go to play at his house. It never came on a tape like this. Every other game, like Contra, Circus Charlie, Super Mario, Mario Brothers. What else was there? Like this sticky game, whatever. Paperboy. What was the wrestling one? The wrestling one was like the shit. The wrestling one was the shit. It had two guys, like literally, and all they did was this. They had 3 moves: walking, grabbing, and throwing. And then so now and then a punch, but the punch was just a variation of the grab. It was just like a one-arm grab, you know? It was like that. But that game, there was so much rage in that game. When my brother came to visit me, we played that. What's this DC? What's the DC game that you get on PlayStation Store? The fighting one that has like Batman and Superman and everyone. We played that thing. He was amused for an hour. When we were kids, we played that fucking wrestling game 3 hours straight. Do you know the boxing Atari game was just 2 arms and a nose to punch? No, never seen this. I know the wrestling one. We're talking about the I will show you now. Like there was no graphics. That game that you play with Broken Brawls or Broken Sleep, the graphics setting is too high. It was just like, never mind these WWE things. I don't know the boxing Atari game though. I'm trying to find a game, but I'm like scrolling 20 best games. Doesn't go well because I'm getting everything old and everything new all in one go. What was that other racing game that it was hot shit number 1 and number 2, and number 2 they brought bikes and then they never brought another one out. You could also like customize your car or your bike or whatever. Man, it's not this game, but it looked a lot like this. If you just look at the graphics of this thing. It was like this. Looked like this, and that guy just had that like that walk. Where we this channel on Twitch where we never play games, we just talk about them a lot. Midnight Club. There you go. Whoever played Midnight Club? Oh, this game was like, I loved it. But then I don't think they brought out a number 3. Can't see it. I'm on the, must I make it bigger? Midnight Club. This one. Same engine as GTA, I think. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I know you could have motorcycles, but again, this was PlayStation 2 era. This is a long time ago. So back racing was the same. Then GTA had street racing. GTA, the view from the, like GTA 3 had the view from the top still. Then after that, the first one I think I played was GTA Vice City. Where you could race boats as well. What is everybody playing now? I know there's a lot of people that plays the new Warzone. I'm not a Warzone type of guy. Like shooting games. I think the only reason why I like Destiny is like, okay, there's a little bit of stuff to do in between all the shooting. But I get why people like Warzone. It's competitive and Apex. So now, like I said, I'm playing. I got that Vice City Grand Theft Auto. That's free. And then I got Skyrim that was free. I'm gonna be fucking Skyriming it here for weeks to come. I can see, Andy. My first Skyrim, I got it on PlayStation 3, and when they stole my PlayStation 3, when they broke into the house, the Skyrim disc was in it. And then like that's where my Skyrim career ended. But me and my friend used to compare notes. Like he lived next door to me, so he's like, do you know how to make this? What is it called? Alchemy recipe. It's like, yeah, like this. Which ones do you have? And we'll have pads with like notes. We didn't have like internet, or not internet. We had internet, but it was so slow. It's no point in Googling anything. Battlefield just got a new update. Didn't they make it cheaper now as well? Or free or something? Am I wrong? I know Andy plays a lot of games at the same time. Noom, do you only play Warzone? Do you only play Warframe, or are there other games that you like too? In betweeners. Yeah, you must schedule your time correctly. Like, play this game or this one, but not both, because I might not have electricity. Not at the same time. Different one. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So I don't play like you'll play Skyrim, then you'll play Elden Ring, then you'll play one of those what's that older game that you played last time with the temple? I like that one. I mostly lurk in your streams because I can't chat a lot at work, but I'm there. The one with the temple, and then the sarcastic character, and then the weird shit. I like that game. Not something that I will play, but you know, like watching it and then people's reactions and stuff. Yeah, this thing is like minus 60% off now. Temple one. Yeah, you streamed it like a while back. It was all black and white and then a little bit of color. And then the boss fight is this huge, like, princess thing at the top that looks almost like Galaga. And then you have to keep. Guys is promoting games. Yeah, guys, I don't play games. I just show you what's on special. Undertale, yeah. That's the one. So it's like 60% off. I still don't have 400 rand. I must save money so I can like get that keyboard build going. I just need what do you call it? Switches. Then we can build a keyboard on stream. Maybe sometime in December after payday. We'll see how this month goes. I think Battlefield goes to Game Pass soon. The one game about launch took almost 2 years to make fun. Did you play the update? Is it better now? I played Battlefield 3, I think. Is it even on? Okay, never mind. And then my friends were like, oh, get Battlefield 1, Battlefield 1. But I got Battlefield 1 way later than everybody else. So then by the time I get on the map, people know the map, and I basically spawn and die because there's someone having a fucking braai in the mountain with a 2 liter of Coke and a 1 liter of brandy, and he's just sitting there waiting for me to like get on the map and shoot me. So that's not fun. It improves with every update. Think they employed a lead that knows what they are doing. Okay, yeah. I mean, that can work. Why can't I find number 3, or is it not a thing? I think I played it on PlayStation 3 still. Give me Battlefield 3. I just like... So my PlayStation 4 has a heat problem. I think it's a CPU is overheating. You just need to put new, what do you call it? That compound there. But my PlayStation 3, I just gave it to my brother. I was like, I'm never gonna use this thing again. You know? Just don't see the point in having stuff that... And then people go, yeah, but you could have sold it. What? For what? My brother's gonna get more pleasure out of it. And the updates aren't as frequent and as like heavy as for PlayStation 4 or 5. You can still update it, you know, like from your phone data. Just like download the app. It's that whole thing of download the update on your stick and then put it in this folder and then in this folder, and then on the PlayStation 3 you go, okay, update from folder because it's not connected to the internet. What are you playing at the moment? So I played through Tina's Tiny Wonderlands and I started the replay on stream. And then, like I said, then there wasn't anything for a while. Just jumping Destiny now and again, but not really like playing. Don't know what's happening in the story. And then I got Grand Theft Auto and I built my empire and I bought all the buildings. And then it was like, okay, well, now this is pretty much done. And then Skyrim was free, like the improved PlayStation 5 version. So now I'm playing PlayStation 5. Skyrim for PlayStation 5, whatever they improved. Doing that thing. The GTA remaster, the Vice City remaster, whatever it's called, you know. I'm not sure. Where's PlayStation Store? I was just there. Sometimes I just like, when I'm bored, I go into this like the way that they did the pass now, and I find so many things that I want to play. but I wasn't gonna spend money on playing, you know. It's like, okay, well, this is now this. Okay, yeah. So it's not PlayStation 5. I'm wrong. It's optimized for PlayStation 4, so it's free. This one, Vice City. Play that. So like you have to. I think you have to do a lot of settings to not make the radio play, because the radio play all that classic 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s songs. And like obviously you're gonna get your Twitch or your stream muted or like copyright strike or some shit. But it's cool. I played this one, Vice City remastered, but PlayStation 4 it's included. It's just too bad that like you can't sit here and see. If you go to free to play, it shows you the normal stuff like Fortnite and that. And if you go here, it just shows you all the new stuff. The web store isn't very like good for browsing games, because now it doesn't recognize your subscription here, so it doesn't show you, okay, this thing is free. Call of Duty, okay, Warzone. It's the new Warzone isn't free, right? You have to pay for that thing. I don't have money. Genshin Impact, I played that for a bit and it got like fuck it more grindy than Destiny. It's like, no. Apex Legends give me like seasick. Paladins was my go-to before Overwatch 2 came out, because I played a lot of Overwatch 1. But then the queue times got stupid fucking long, like 26 minutes waiting for a match on console. Rocket League, I've watched it but I haven't played it. Fall Guys will make me rage more than like any shooting game. I haven't played these. Oh, I played this, but this is badly optimized for controller. The other night, have tried the DC multiverses. No. So two guys in, or no, maybe it's not two. These guys that stream it in Echo Wolf, but I've only watched it. I haven't played it. The other night I played something for the first time, and you won't even guess what it was. And I had a lot of fun. We played it with the gaming org. Among Us. I've never played Among Us before. When the, you know, so now and not now and again, every few months Destiny content runs dry when I was still in the clan, and then it's like, ugh, what do we do now? And then they had Among Us nights, but Among Us nights in that point was always on a Friday night when I always worked late, so I could never, you know, join. But the other night we played and I was like, oh, this is fucking funny. And people can lie and like people can, you know, pull the wool over your eyes. So I was thinking like maybe we should do something like that in the Discord, you know. I never liked that children could play it though, given the game promotes lying and manipulation. Noom, you have never worked in a store where they sell Pokemon, right? I've seen the lying and the manipulation by working in a shop that sells Pokemon. Mommy, I'll do chores for 2 months if you just get me the VMAX tin. Please, mommy. You see, it's gonna happen, like regardless. It's gonna. Among Us had nothing to do with it. It's like, mommy, yeah, but I still have so much money in my bank account. You can just take that money that never runs out and then put some of your money there that you owe me for the chores. Which chores? I took out the dustbin yesterday. Yeah, but that's not $10 worth of labor, child. I just imagine my cat with that sweet meow when she wants food. Yours at least gives a sweet meow. I must tell you this. So, because of, I've told you already, like this morning I was awake at 2 for no reason. Then, Tuesday morning, I woke up early, like half an hour earlier than normal. My girlfriend wakes up before me because like she packs lunch and does stuff, whatever girlfriend stuff is. So I wake up half an hour earlier. Do you know what scene I came on in the lounge? My girlfriend was sitting on the couch with like the knees pulled up, just sitting there scrolling Instagram or TikTok or whatever with a coffee. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? There should be productivity this early in the morning. It's like, no, this is her me time. But now, when she wakes up, apparently, the cats meow, 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 meow for food, and then they calm down until I wake up because I feed them in the morning. But now, because I woke up half an hour earlier, the cats were up and down in the house as well. Meow, 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 making a noise. And then the next thing I know, for no reason, my girlfriend was just grumpy with me. She's like, you fucked my whole morning. It's like, how did I mess up your whole morning? No, that's her quiet time. When she sits on the couch, when she's done packing the lunches and getting ready for work and whatever, that's a little bit of me time to like mentally prepare for the day. She just sits on the couch and mindlessly scroll through Instagram or whatever and peacefully have a coffee. But then I broke that peace by bringing all of these hungry Ethiopian children with me into the kitchen trying to make coffee. So then I told her, okay, next time I wake up early, I will just lie in bed and die of thirst so as to not perturb you and your me time. Because the cats are loud. These cats are loud, Andy. It also just felt really off that you had full-grown adults who were strangers playing with minors who were also strangers. I don't know, that's just maybe me. Okay, but I'm not condoning it, but it happens in any game. Especially these new games that has like, proximity chat and whatever. And like, honestly, there's a lot of like more toxic things that you can play than Among Us. And Income Gas and his homies. Yeah, we were there to disturb the peace. That's why we got an automatic feeder. So she doesn't meow so much in the morning. Or when we go around the house. So I can't use my phone anymore. Switching to PC. Okay. Andy, the automatic feeder. The automatic feeder worked when we had 2 cats. Doesn't work with 5 cats. Because there's always a fight. And so I don't know how your feeder works, like. But our feeder has this timer thing. So you turn it at the top and it's just like it's a simple mechanical timer. It just ticks down hours. So you set it like 8 hours or 6 hours or however many hours. It's not the accurate like I will open at 6 a.m. It's like I will open in more or less 8 hours or whatever. Right? That's the first problem. Then the second problem is my male cat, Dobby. He's a fucking genius. This cat must have been like Harry Houdini in his previous life or something. If there's something that can be opened, this cat will open it. It's difficult with 5 cats, but I'm always happy when I think of you with 5 cats. You're just jealous. It just happened, okay? It's not like I decided one day, let me get 5 cats. They just needed a house. This cat took his nail, and wherever the clip is to open the door, he found that place. And he went, okay, yeah. And then he does this, and he opens the thing. He doesn't give a shit. That timer is still on. I'm 2 hours to go. Then he eats the food, goes to sleep. 2 hours later, he's hungry again because that's how cats work. And then he meows your ears off anyhow. Kitty was a locksmith in his past life. No. it's not just locks. You will get in and out of anywhere. My girlfriend, when she gets dressed in the morning, we have all our like the big travel luggage, like the suitcases and that stuff, right? So I don't know how building. I think this is a standard for building cupboards. You have like a hang side and shelves, and at the top there's this big shelf that's like maybe this high or higher, for blankets or whatever. So our suitcases are in there. If she leaves her cupboard open, that cat jumps on the dressing table, on the top of the curtain rail, and into that cupboard. And do you think you can get him out there? No, he's lying behind the suitcases. Now he's already eaten, he's not coming down for food. So you need to pack down 5 fucking suitcases to get this cat out of his hole. Cats are smart, just need some patience. They are smart, they know exactly what they're doing. That's the negative part. You think you're the master of this house. Cat gives 0 shits. I am the captain now. And like, even when I cook, there's this corner. I don't know if you've seen these doors. You might have them in your house. So where the cupboard makes a corner, right? So normally a door would open like this or like this, right? This door has a hinge on the corner. So when you open this door, you open this and then you can pull this whole thing, and then there's this deep hole where we have the pots and the pans. And right in the back, there's an electric frying pan that we like never use because firstly, fried food is unhealthy, and secondly, we don't have electricity a lot of the time. It's for health reasons and electricity reasons. This cat will climb on top of that box where there's this little space. Now you must throw out the whole damn pot cupboard because he decided, okay, I'm gonna have a nap here while you decided to take out the pan quickly. You can make your life so like labor intensive for no reason. But yeah, that's just the way they operate. And the smallest one is now clever. She's learned that she must just pretend that she wants attention. Then she can pretty much like get away with anything. So she will come up to you and rub your leg. And it's like, okay, I just don't want to step on you, so let me give you a treat. When she was smaller. Now she's big, she still does that. Now she wants a treat. She won't cry or go whatever. She'll just like rub up against your leg until you get rid of her, like give her something. Hi Eve. How are you doing? How has your week been? This is the first time I'm not without electricity at night. Talking about cats. Eve has a crow. How's the crow going? Can your crow talk? My grandma had a crow. A crow is not like a parrot, right? So I have 6 cats and a crow. Holy shit. It's like a small farm there. A little zoo. Domestic zoo, petting zoo. What do you call it? My grandma had a crow. And you don't even like have to go through the hassle like with let's say you want to teach a parrot how to talk. You must pretty much like bribe it. What is a terrapin? Wow, Eve wins. Eve does win. What is a terrapin? My grandma, the crow will decide, I will now repeat this sentence. And then the crow repeats. A crow isn't like, it doesn't have a voice like a parrot. It has the voice of the thing that it's imitating. So that crow, Dave's gran also had a crow. Could he talk? Like the talking ones are the best. That crow could shout like in my grandpa's voice, my cousin's name. Gomez! Because my cousin was naughty. Gomez! Gomez! It would call his mom, Cara! Now, the first time I saw a crow was when mine doesn't talk yet. But he's still young, right? He's gonna pick it up, I think. Is it do all of them talk? Is it males and females or is it just males? I think it's just males, but I might be wrong. I'm no ornithologist. So I saw it when we visited my uncle. So my uncle had a crow, but he had it for years. So this crow would start at 5 a.m. in the morning. Now keep in mind this is December holiday. This crow would start with my aunt's Marlboro 20 pack a day habit cough. It'd go exactly like my aunt cough. And then it would go like start calling my cousin that's living in the apartment behind the house. He's like, Joanna, you must wake up now. And then my aunt had a crash from her house. And then this crow will start crying like each one of the 9 children individually when they fall down. And then shout at them. Still a baby, not sure if male or female. He's a rescue, so he had a bad start at life. Looks like a scraggly thing now, but he's getting better. It's good. I mean, like, even if it can't talk, it's cool. On the farm, they're more like, I won't say lenient, it's just that nobody cares. On the farm, we had a meerkat. Meerkat is English. And this is a krimpvarkie in English. A hedgehog. We had a hedgehog. He wants to fly, but he can't because all his feathers broke off. Hedgehog, yeah. I sometimes these words come with me sometimes. Like, what did I get wrapped on over my knuckles so hard at school for? Oh, for calling a krimpvarkie a shrink piggy. Now I remember it was hedgehog because I learned it like this. Hedgehog with that triangular ruler that's meant for scaling and not for like drawing lines. Get clapped like a staple pig. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. What is a eystervaart in English? A iron pig. I mean a porcupine, miss. Yeah, you see, there was no punches, but it was that ruler on the knuckles every time. Kak, Aina. Okay, sorry. English bad. I will be better. Holy shit. And then we had the normal, like, the farm cows and sheep and that stuff. I grew up like that. My favorite Afrikaans word is still grondboontjie botter. It's peanut butter. You see, like, honestly, when, like, I grew up 100% Afrikaans. My mom and my dad is, like, bad at English. I know I have, like, the R and whatever, but that is what it is. But my mom and my dad don't speak English. So then you go to a school where they go, okay, English will now be your second language. It's fine. Which is, like, we're fortunate about that in South Africa, right? There's a lot of, even like, first world countries or whatever, where they're not required to learn a second language. I'm so glad that I know 2 languages because it makes it easier for you to learn more languages later in life. Afrikaans was my first language. Ek het gebrei. Yeah, so I had English second language, and then in standard 8, what is that, grade 10, they gave us the option to take it first language. So I did it first language as well. But then later in life, you realize, okay, well, language is just whatever. Like, and people have this whole... Then I got to school and I decided I would do English first language. You see, these things sometimes get decided for you. I know those feelings. So people have this impression that the whole world speak English. Ah, yeah, go to Brazil. Fly to Sao Paulo and try to see where your connecting flight is. Please, go. Ask there. You go to Brazil, and now Andy's gonna, like, smack me on the head here for my Portuguese that's bad. But anyway, it is what it is. My Brazilian Portuguese, this is not Portuguese, this is Brazilian Portuguese. I need to make that clear. So you land in Brazil. Now you see like, here's an official person wearing not Rolling Stones t-shirt, but t-shirts from the airport, right? This person knows things. So you, ma'am, I'm a bit lost. Please can you direct me to my connecting flight? No fala inglês. Ok. You fala pouquinho português. Oh, português. Você trapera lá no home no camisa azul? Then I'm like, something with the shirt is happening. What is happening? There's a Terminal 2. Okay, something with Terminal 2. Then you just walk in that general direction until you see a person with a blue shirt. Hopefully they can understand English. Then you get to that person. Now you have to find the other person that pointed you here. Then you're like, fala inglês? No. Okay. That then you just show the ticket. Como? Oh. Blah 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 blah. Then you just walk in the general direction where they're pointing. But then you learn. You follow no Portuguese is the first line I learned. Yeah, you must never say you understand a little bit, because a little bit is not a measure of I know 50 words or 500 words or 5,000 words. They're just gonna like go whatever, like full vocabulary, full speed. It's fine. But then later I learned that there's contractors that work on the ships where I worked. So they don't speak English at all. So you kind of like have to help yourself here, right? And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm glad we get taught a second language at school, because there's a lot of things that's like English. The worst part about English is, for me, is the tenses. Like, why must things happen at 9 times as much as in Afrikaans? Afrikaans is easy. If it already happened, you just add I stream. I gestream gister. And if it's gonna happen, you just add gaan. Ek gaan môre stream. Easy peasy. Not present past participle and perfect future present and whatever. And when you speak Brazilian Portuguese, there's different verbs for when you have, like when a man does something or says something, when a woman says something. Like if you want to say thank you, for a man it's obrigado, for a woman it's obrigada. And then you get confused because now a lady just said thank you and a man just said thank you, but which one am I saying? I'm confused. That's not right. What's not right? You, Andy, you are a lady. You will say obrigada when you say thank you to me. But when I say thank you to you, as a man, I will say obrigado. No, okay, explain for me. Why am I wrong? Not obrigada. Then what? Is it not thank you? Well, you see, it's been. I say obrigado. Did you go to Brazil? You told me they don't speak the right one, so I'm just carrying on here on the wrong road. I'm trying to go. I never heard of obrigada. No, like that's what I'm saying. In Brazil, that was part of the confusion. Me Brazil, and I have my kidney stolen? Never. Look, all you do is you take out one and you sell it for PlayStation 5. Then you don't have this problem. When they see that cut, they know, useless this one. It's not that bad, man. So then you get confused because why is one person saying this and the other person is saying that? And it's like, but then later I learned, like, in Madeira, you can talk to someone, then drive to the other side of the island and talk to someone else and can't understand them. Dialect is crazy different. So, like, I think, was it Noom or Freya? You say the same thing about the UK, right? Like you can drive 100 kilometers and someone can speak like a completely different not just a dialect, but what do you call it? When people have their own little terms for things, like a regional, like a colloquial, not a slang, colloquial. I know fancy words. Yo, all that government 90 rand a month that my mom paid for school fees is paying off now. So I didn't go to a good school. I went to the only school, okay? Only takes 2 hours to drive to the other side of the island. Yeah, someone said like in English, like someone that lives in UK somewhere, yeah. No, but we say obrigado or obrigado when we think it's right. Doesn't have anything to do with gender. Yeah. But in Brazil it does. I was there and I still have my kidneys too. We already said it's different. Because what I was looking for a panneau de chambre and then Andy didn't know what is a panneau de chambre. It's like, what is this, French? No, it's just a rag to wipe the floor with. That word doesn't exist. Well, it exists in Brazil because do you know how many floors I wiped? In Brazil, where they speak Spanish, they have their own language there, Andy. You know. Isn't there a lot of like isn't there a lot of German settling that happened in Brazil as well? German? No. It was ours. I think so. I'm confused. Guys, firstly, I'm easily confused. Secondly, I slept in geography class. Like a lot. So I don't know the world map. I know I did one assignment about the Philippines. Sorry, Argentina, I think. I don't know. I've been to Argentina too. Argentina has pretty good pizzas. They bought, so in Argentina we bought a pizza, like plastic lawn furniture. Guys, this is your first time here. This is just the way it goes. OCD, what do you call it? ADHD, whatever. I never heard anything about Nazis in Brazil. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that written in books, but you know, it's speculative. So, do you have this table? Because when I went to Argentina, they had like a little restaurant there for just pizzas. And when they bought that pizza to share between 3 of us, it was the size of this table. That's the coffee tables. Yeah, in the restaurant we had these tables. That pizza was this size. And when you convert it directly, it cost the same as a Debonair's triple stack pizza. I met a guy here from Argentina. He said there's a lot of Germans there. I don't know. I didn't. So they speak Spanish there, I think, as well. I didn't understand a word. We were only there for like 3 days. And then we carried on to Uruguay. And then from Uruguay to... So, was it somewhere in Brazil? Brazil's Navy base. The one where San Juan was based. That submarine that sunk a few years back. I was on that. I wasn't working on that submarine. I've been on that submarine. But Argentina, the pizza was this size, people. We're talking about pizza now. This is why it's good to learn Portuguese and English. Spanish is drunk Portuguese. Maybe Portuguese is just sober Spanish. Have you ever thought about that? I don't know. I'm not a linguist. My girlfriend studied linguistics for a while. The pizza was this size. It's not a pizza, it's a family meal. So half of the world you speak Portuguese, Spanish, and the other half English. But what happens at the Olympic Games? Is there Spanish at the Olympic Games? Because at the Olympic Games, I only hear like, was it English and French? the Olympic Games, you will hear. And now, the 100-meter for men, world record holder currently is Usain Bolt. And then you will hear J'étais frein, Citroën, Renault, Alfa Romeo, or something like that. I have no interest in Olympics. I won't. Isn't French the other international language? French is the language of love. I know that much. I don't know many words in that language though. So, I think it's English and French that they announce everything at the Olympics. Why don't you like Olympics, Andy? I like watching some things. I can't watch like the 4,000 meter let's run around the track 8 times. Not that. But the sprints are exciting. Like, and the diving. When that people go like so gat oor kop and bomlakisi and then make perfect like needle size hole in the water. Amazing. I can barely make a bomb in the swimming pool without knocking out my wind. Here comes this person who twisty twirly, whatever thing there. Crazy gedoentes. Koop in the water, small. People working out make me feel tired. Plus, tiny pants don't leave any space for imagination. Not everybody's wearing tiny pants. No, you must work on your fitness. Like when I was sitting at home for a year looking for a job, I also was so unfit. When I look at the back page of the newspaper, I get a stitch in my side. I'm like, yeah, now I'm too unfit. I must do something about this situation. I just started going for some walks, and then it became runs. Because running where I live is important sometimes. You never know when you have to run away from trouble or the law, depending on which side of the trouble or the law you live. These are life-changing things. You run? I used to run a lot. Not now. Now I run to the breakfast table. I walk a lot. But run not so much. I explained this one time. I can show you. Okay, let me just sign out and sign back in before I dox myself. So if I can find the right hole, let's just zoom out a bit. So I used to work here, right? This is the dockyard. So I used to run to work and back, and I was living. Yeah, there's more. I was living here, somewhere in this Welcome Glen area, when I was still in the Navy. So I mean, like, if we zoom out and we just take like that way and this way, 500 meters times what's that? 5. I think this was 7 kilometers or something. I ran like 7 kilometers to work and then 7 kilometers back every day. But this was years ago, some years. And then there were people that they do this race called the I almost said Cape August. There's a marathon here in Cape Town. So these two guys, I think they're cousins or something. They run from here, from Kailicha to here and back every day. I think this is like 30 something kilometers. I might be wrong. We can check. $35 kilometers. So they run 70 kilometers a day. But I mean, like, they look like marathon runners, right? They don't look like me. But yeah, I think they're two cousins or like far cousins or something. These guys always did that race. What was that race called? Cape Argus is the one for the bicycle. And then I don't think it's just called Cape Marathon. Yeah, it's just Cape Town Marathon. 42 kilometers. So they were the real fit ones. I was just running because I didn't want to wake up at 5 a.m. to catch the bus. So I was like, fuck it. I'll wake up at 6 and run rather than wake up at 4:30 and catch a bus. I'm done with that life. But then when I moved, when I had to go to college, I had to wake up at 4:30 anyway. I hate running. Once live in Africa, you'll get used to it. There's lions here in the street, you know? Criminals. And stuff. Do you like cycling? My girlfriend wants a stationary bicycle. Then I feel like, no man, that's like a pointless exercise. She must be heading somewhere. I can't sit on a stationary bicycle. I'm sitting here. Why? To burn calories. But I'm not going anywhere. That's why it fails. Just decide, okay, today I will cycle to the other side of this mountain to see what's happening there. I used to climb a lot of mountains as well. And then there's these little caves in this, I can show you here. So there's these little caves. This fucking thing keeps signing me out and signing me in. So in this, okay, purportedly in this so like there's a mountain here, right? Oh, this is a whole big mountain. But in this mountain, there's purportedly more than 100 caves. So what me and my friends did on a Saturday, me and my two friends, we used to go up there if it's a windy day. So if it's not windy, we used to surf. And then if it's windy, we go and like look for caves. So we used to go up there. But now it's not like, have you seen the Kango caves? So the Kango caves is an example of what this was not. Kango caves is in South Africa as well. Right? So Kango caves look like this inside. The place we went is not the Kango caves. It's just little alcoves, but you have to kind of crawl in there and, you know, it's not like here where you can just walk whatever. Not those caves that you see on Skyrim. That's actually a dungeon. It's not this big. So anyway, these caves are small. And then what we used to do is like crawl and see like if there's a bigger room or something. And then sometimes you have to crawl backwards. So the one day we crawl in this one that we haven't seen before. And my friend goes, shh, shh. And I was like, what's wrong? He's like, is that bees? So all we hear is this humming, like, and it's like, the fuck is going on? So he's like, no, it's not coming closer. It's just staying in one place. So we crawl. And then we come into this hole where there's like girls, not like beach girls. And they all are just wearing like sheets and stuff. And they have this stuff that's hanging like from the cave ceiling or whatever. And it's all like that shit that you see in Blair Witch movie. Like these sticks that are tied together and shit. And they're all standing together there and humming and whatever. And we're like, the hell is this cult? So my one friend got knocked on his head a few times too much playing rugby. So you know what he does. He takes off all his clothes. His shirt, his pants, his underpants. And he pulls his underpants over his head. So, you know, like this. And he runs in between them, going like, and there's just sheets and people flying everywhere trying to get to an escape route. And the two of us, like now if you laugh, people will know that it's a prank, right? So the two of us are sitting like here in this small hole trying to hold in our laugh while our friend is running around naked, dangling all over with the underpants over his head going boo, boo, boo. And then everybody left, and then when they left, like we investigated. But it was weird. It felt like I'm not look, I've experienced supernatural things. I don't get eerie feeling often, but I got that feeling of some bad shit was happening here because there was like little what do you call them? These cups that you have in the car, right? With a lid that can twist on and off. There was cups like that with weird shit in it, like they're on a flat place. And then everywhere around, there were like flowers, but also like hand-drawn pictures of people, like sketches and stuff. And then on that end, there was like a fucking what do you call the doll they put in the store? Put the clothes on, a mannequin. There was a mannequin sitting there, just like chilling. Like, bro, why am I even here? What is this man with the underpants doing?
Shut up and take my money.
Thank you for the sub, Wednesday. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. Didn't you mention some crazy cult shit in a past stream? I'm not sure, was it this? How's your week going, Wednesday? So, you know, it was just like, I got the feeling like, no, I don't want to come back here. That type of vibe. And if you don't notice it, I don't scare easy. You know? I just really like this emote. I'm going to pay money for this. Thank you. Don't you even like the SpongeBob Mexican wave one? And you're awesome. Okay, there comes the wooden spoon prize. Thanks, Wednesday. So, I don't know. Did I speak about the cult? I know we talked about the cult series, but not this stuff. Bless your friend. That friend is coining it. Do you know where he works? He works on a what do you call them? These boats that just take people on day trips and never spend a night at sea and come back. It's a yacht, but it looks like the fucking Black Pearl. This thing is gonna either sink or like collapse at any point and strand itself. He works on a boat like that, and they take people like from Cape Town to Mauritius, I think, or somewhere, or Robben Island, or some island somewhere, just for the day. And then they park there and they camp and whatever, and then they come back. But he like makes a lot of money. It's been a crappy week, but I recently got on Warframe and was super excited about it. Finally went crossplay. Is it crossplay? If it's crossplay and No More Freya didn't tell me, then okay, it's Xbox. That's why they didn't tell. It's like, this noob chose fucking PlayStation. Makes up for some of the bad. But I think Noom and Freya, they can help you. Like they will help me once it comes to PlayStation. Sony being Sony. Well, Noom, you're not gonna understand this, but ek sou nie een gekoop het nie, maar toe het ek. Sony, okay, not spelled like that, but Sony is 2 words in Afrikaans, and it means wouldn't have. I wouldn't have bought one, but I did. That joke only made sense to anybody that understands even a little bit of Afrikaans. How far are you in Wednesday? TK, is it TCOM or TKOM? How do I say that? Yo, how's it hanging? A little bit to the left, and you? How's it going? How's your week going? It's TCOM. Okay, TCOM, welcome. I'm Gas. I talk a lot of nonsense, and sometimes I play around in OBS to make little effects. on stream. So you can use your channel points to control the stream. There's not a lot of gameplay here, but we chat about games and stuff like that too. Welcome. No cross save yet. So how do you... Thank you for the follow.
Barrel roll.
Thank you for the follow, T-Con. And for the barrel roll. Keeping me fit, making me do gymnastics here. So you can't save. So you just play and then like... Oh, wait. I understand. So you can play on Xbox and save on Xbox, but when you on PC, you can't carry on PC. Like your save is on Xbox. I get it. I got a challenge for you. Okay, maybe I can do it. Maybe I cannot do it. We will see. RPS online, 3 rounds of 300 bits per round. I have no idea what you're talking about. Except bits. I know bits. Like, other than that, do you want to speedrun OBS? We can do that. The first person to make 50 cents. Ranger Dave. Thank you, Ranger Dave. Do you mind links in chat? You can have practice. Yeah, send the link. We will see. Hopefully it's not to that yellow website. How was your stream, Ranger Dave? Welcome, Raiders. RPS game. Someone is trying to kick my ass here in a game that I've never heard of. Rock, paper, scissors? Like, why didn't you just, like, say that? Okay, can this be hacked? I'm good, thanks. How do you play this? But, like, I'm gonna get... This feels like a bad idea. Because you're gonna see what I'm doing. And I don't have 100 bits. I don't even have 10 bits. I'm poor, guys. This is why I stream. To show myself to people. Send me money, please. I like doing what I do. No, I'm kidding. I'm doing everything for free. I'll pick first so you know I'm not cheating. But I don't have bits. Chilling, playing a spooky indie game. Darkwood. Darkwood? What is this? Survival horror video game published by Acid Wizard Studio. Is it scary? I'll pick first so you know I'm not cheating. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe you can do can you do this type of thing? You know? What if you're a person that knows how to do this stuff? Like typing fancy things on PC and then the magic starts happening automatically. I can't just trust. This is Africa. It's not for trust. It's for skepticism. It's held on external DNS. I have no idea what the hell that means. Not without feed peaks. What did I miss? Feed peaks. Top-down survival horror story game. Inspired by Roadside Picnic. Now I don't have a clue what's happening. I never played that. Means I can't cheat. You seem very eager for this. But I have no bets. Like, you want to come play casino betting game here. Like 300 bits per ounce. I have nothing to lose. That makes me even more concerned. You're so confident you can win. You come bait me here with 300 bits and then say I have nothing to lose. I have a lot to lose. Are you from South Africa? 100 bits is a lot of money. Can buy me like some bread and stuff. It's just fun, but it's gonna cost me money. This is not fun in my eyes. I must do everything for free. I'm a cheapskate like that. We can set a bet. I don't know how, like... Guys, tell TKO. Tell TKO how stingy Gus is. 5 push-ups if you lose. Okay, I'll do that. Like, I'm a fit man. I can do 5 push-ups. Push-ups are free. good. How do we know we're playing the same game? Must I share the URL with you? Or do you have that URL? Oh, you made a pick already. Okay, wait. This is my first time playing. Okay, let me go here. So you picked already, right? Okay. Whatever you picked, I'm gonna pick this. This man's is beating me. Okay, I lost. I think I know how this works. It works on logic. So it I want to pick first the next one. Oh, I won. Okay, it doesn't work like I thought it works. I'll do 5 push-ups for each lose. It's fine. Okay, let's go. You picked, right? This is exciting. Like, this is new game on stream. Guys loses push-ups. And wait. Is this round 3? It's a tie. What? The bow tie? Not bow tie. Oh, the tension is high here. My sweat is sweating. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while. Ha! I won. So I owe you 5 push-ups because I lost 1 round, right? That's good. Like, this is content, guys. Play with your viewers, even though you never play games. 3 rounds. I thought that was 3 rounds. Best of 3. I already lost. This is round 7 already. What is this? Like, what are you talking about? Okay. Winner gets the forfeit. No, this is like high terminology. We're already by round 8. Okay. I lost again. Okay. Now what? How many push-ups? Definitely not 9. 8 times 3. Okay, 5 is fine. I don't want to collapse on stream here. I have people call 911 while I'm like, guys, please. Guys lost the liver on Twitch. 2 more rounds. No, I'm done playing now. You kicked my ass already. How do I show you I'm doing push-ups? I mean, let's see. He even gave you a freebie. Look how red is my face. I'm unfit. Okay, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks, TKOM. Please send new pancreas. It has ripped off from my stomach. This is a fun game, though. Thanks for bringing that here. TCOM. Do you stream? Let's see. You fancy another 2 rounds? Maybe when I'm fitter. Beat Saber. I'm jealous. Okay. Let me oh, wait. Stay blessed. Thanks for coming. This was good. Like, I enjoyed that. Let me go follow you to someone now before I forget, because Gus has smooth brain. Why can't I find you? I just shouted you out. Go to Ticum. Thank you. Who has bits was that? Thank you for the bits. This was a bargain. Like, first one to bet 100 bits, now give me 50. This was good. Thanks for the cheer. Is this you? Well, I'm on the wrong page. It is, okay. Follow. Coming here with cool games. Bring more. I never know what to talk. I can only talk so much nonsense. Then I run out of... Thank you. And thanks for the bits. I have 2 underscores. Really? I copied that name from chat. Let's try to do better. Oh. Oh, you have the caps in your name. My bad. I don't know who I just followed, but they're lucky. This is you. 99 beat saver, 1% push-ups. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. But, guys, it is 11:30 and I'm sweaty. So 5 push-ups. I'm weak. I told you, like, the last time I went to gym was when my girlfriend started work at 6 a.m. And ever since then, it's just like running to work and back. Not running to work and back. Don't get crazy here. Running around at work. That was it. So I'm gonna head off soon. I'm up. Have a blessed rest of the stream. See you. Okay, T-Com, thanks for coming in and showing us that cool game. Impressive. I'm impressed. Have a good day or evening wherever you are. I will catch you soon. Let's see. And I need to rearrange things here. Just give me a moment. Everything is now in the wrong place. Okay, guys. Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for the... Let me read. Thanks for the cheer and the follow, T-Com. Thanks for the raid, Ranger Dave. Thanks for the sub, Wednesday. And for the follow, Pace Motorsport. I don't know when I'll be back. Loadshedding. Watch my Twitter stuff. Right? Here we go. Follow me there. Also have a Discord. Like, it'll cost 1 times of channel points for you if you want to join. I'm working on it. Everything is just like a mess at work. We will raid Cypher Cool playing a top-down shooter. I will just send you that on Discord, Broken Sleep. It's usually a Twitch whisper, but I will send it to you. Okay. Sure, it started raining. Can you hear that? I don't know if my mic will cut it out. So we will raid Cypher Cool. Thanks again, everybody, for coming. I will catch you soon. Check me on Twitter. I'll be like posting on Twitter if I go live. Mike is cutting out. I don't know why. Everything is broken always.
Bye.
Thank you for the lurk, youngin. But we are leaving now. Okay. Okay, bye, guys. Hey. I'm waving, but you can't see it.